simplex method. So in this video I will show you how you can solve any LPP using simplex method. Okay, so here you have to convert these inequations into equation. Okay, so x1 plus x2 is less than equals to 12, 2x1 plus x2 is less than equals to 16. So here we have to introduce slack variables because x1 plus x2 is less than equals to 12. So that means 12 is greater than this. Okay, so that means we have to add something here to equate with 12. Okay, so x1 plus x2 plus s1 is equals to 12, right? And here also 2x1 plus x2 plus h2 is equals to 16. So these s1 and h2, these are called slack variables. Okay, like these slack variables we have artificial variables, we have surplus variables. Okay, so here, so first you have to just take x1 is equals to x2 is equals to 0. So if you take x1 is equals to x2 is equals to 0, so 0 plus 0 plus s1 is equals to 12. So initially s1 will be 12 and here also s2 is equals to 16. Okay, so now we will convert this into matrix form. Okay, so converting this into ax is equals to b form. Okay, this is the matrix form. So x1 x2 s1 s2 x1 x2 s1 s2 is equals to this 16 12 and 16 12 16. So the values are x1, the costs are 1 1 1 1 1 1, no h2 means 0, and here it is 2 1 0 1 because no s1 is present here. So like this it is the matrix representation. Okay, so now we have to draw the tables of simplex tables. Okay, so I am drawing the first simplex table. Okay, so here we will put the values. Okay, so b means the basic variables, means the slack variables which we have already introduced, s1 s2. Here cost of the basic variables, it is 0 and 0 initially. xb means 12 and 16. Okay, these are 1110 2101, these are the cost. Okay, now we have to calculate the zj minus cj. So you can directly copy these items from the matrix. Okay, now zj minus cj, so zj minus cj is just multiply this 0 into 12 0 plus 0 into 16 16. Okay, we have to write the cj's values here. Okay, cj, so cj here 40x1 plus 30x2. So I we have to hence we have introduced s1 and s2. Okay, so we have to add 0 s1 plus 0 s2 here. Okay, so this is the process. Okay, Now these are the cost of CJ. So it is 40 30 0 0. Okay, I will write it 40 30 0 0. So ZJ minus CJ, 0 into 12 plus 0 into 16, sorry, it will be multiplied with x1, this xj values. Okay, so 0 into 1 plus 0 into 2 means 0 minus 40, so it is minus 40. 0 into 1 means 0 plus 0 into 1 0 minus 30. 0 1 0 0 0, so it is 0, it is also 0. Initially Zj minus Cj will be nothing but minus of Cj. Okay, 40 minus 40, 30 minus 30. Okay, like this. Now the rule is we have to find that whether in Zj minus Cj is there all the values are greater than equals to 0 or not. But here we are getting two values which are not equals to, which are not greater than 0. So this is for minus 40 and minus 30. Now what we have to do, we just have to take the most negative values. Okay, here most negative values is minus 40. We will put an arrow here and we will take this column. Okay, this is our key column. Now we have to calculate the minimum ratio. So the formula is minimum ratio is xb by the key column. So our key column is x1. So xb is 12. So 12 by 1 means 12. 16 by 2 means 8. So here we will take the minimum value. So 8 is the minimum value. So we will take this row. This row. Okay. Like this row. This is our key row. And this is our key column. And x1, it is the incoming vector, and h2, it is the outgoing vector. Okay, it is the outgoing vector, it is the incoming vector. So and 2 is the common element. Okay, 2 is the key element. Okay, now I will draw the next table. It is our next table. So with the help of this table we will put the values. Okay, so s1, basic variables are s1, and s2 is the outgoing vector, means in place of s2 we will write x1. Okay, and according to these basic variables we will write the values also. So the values of s1, the value of s1 is 0 and the value of x1 is 40. Okay, so we have to just divide this row by this key element. Okay, so 16 by 2 it is 8, 2 by 2 it is 1, 1 by 2 it is 1 by 2 it is 0, it is 1 by 2. Okay, so see, h2 h2 is 1 by 1 0, h2 is 1, h2 is 0 1. Okay, h2 is 0 1. So x1 in place of x1 we have to write 0 1. Okay, so uh, so if we do some row operations then we can do it 0. Okay, so I am doing r1 is equals to r1 minus r2 dash. Okay, so 12 minus 8 it is 4, 1 minus 1 it is 0, 1 minus a half it is half, 1 minus 0 1, 0 minus half. So what I am doing, I am just doing this row operation. Okay, to make this x1 exactly like what was h2. Okay, h2 was 0 1. So in every case you will see that this variables s1 and h2, these are making an identity matrix 1 0 0 1. Okay, so here here in place of h2 it was 0 1. H2 was 0 1. So we have to anyhow we have to make this x1 0 1. So we have made this x1 0 1 by this row operation. Okay, now again we will do zj minus cj. So to get Zj minus Cj, we will multiply this 0 into 0, 0, 40 into 140 minus 40. It is 0, 0 into half 0 plus 40 into half 20. Okay, it is 20. 20 minus 30 is minus 10. 0, 40 it is 0, 0 and 40 into 20. Okay, 20 minus 0 it is 20. So here also we are getting a negative value and it is minus 10. So we will take this column. This is our key column, and again we have to calculate the minimum ratio. So minimum ratio is xb by, here it is x2. So xb is 4, 4 by half. Okay, it is 4 by half. Okay, so that means it is 8, and 8 by half, so it is 16. So we will take this row. This will be our key row. This will be our key row. Okay, and half is the key element. Okay, so now with the help of this table we will draw another table. So it is our table. You can see that cj, the values of cj will remain same every time. It will remain same. So here basic variable is, in place of s1 it will be x2. So x2 is incoming, so it will be x2, and it was x1. So the values of these are, x2 is 30 and it is 40. Okay, it is 40. And xb. Okay, so here s1 was s1 was 1 0. Okay, s1 was 1 0. So hence in place of s1 we have written x2. So x2 will have to be 1 and 0. Okay, and it is half and half. So first we will divide this entire row with half. So 4 by half, it is 8. 0 by half 0, half by half 1, 1 by half 2, and minus half by half, it is minus 1. Okay, and again we will do a row operation here. Okay, r2 is equals to r2 minus r1 dash. So r2 is 8, 1, half, 0 and half, and r2 minus half r1 dash. Okay, half r1 dash is 8 by 2, 4, 0, half, 1 minus half. 8 minus 4, it is 4, 1, half minus half 0, 0 minus 1 minus 1, half minus minus half, it is 1. Okay, so again we will calculate zj minus cj. It is 30 into 0, 0, 40, 40 minus 40, 0, 30 into 1, 30, 40 into 0, 0, so 30 minus 30, it is 0, 30 into 2, 60, and 40 minus 40, so 20, 20 minus 0, 20, minus 30, 40 minus 30, 10, it is 10. Okay, and z is equals to okay, it will be CB into XB. So 30 into 8 plus 40 into 4. Okay, so it is 240 plus 160, so it is 400. Okay, so x1 is equals to 40 and x2 is equals to 30 and z is equals to 400. So like this you can solve using simplex method. Okay, thank you.